And we return to scheduled programming, Walking with Badgers. Last we left the badgers, the mother badger and her badgerlings were taking cover from a ferocious hawk. As she runs over to the next cover, she is relieved that the other badgers are safe. However, the cover begins to grow sparse, and she is worried that not all the badgers will be able to make it through this ordeal. She sees a hole. Could this be the home that the badgers have been searching for? She certainly hopes so. All the children are safe. As she goes over, she is worried. It was not a complete tunnel, and the hawk is close. Whether it grabbed a child or not, she is uncertain. They will have to make for the larger patches of grass. It appears all the children are safe. Mother Badger cannot take all the time to worry only about the children, and focuses on the next path. She prays that all the children are safe. This could potentially be the way across, the way out. She spies the hawk, waiting for it to come over again. And she makes a run. They are closer to the pink tree. And they begin to run ever so swiftly for the cover of the tree. Is this the end of our tale? The mother badger checks on all her badgerlings, and is relieved that they all made it through. Billy Bob Bo Billy brings up the rear, with Steve on the right, Paul on the left, and the sisters Maria on the left, and Stephanie on the right. Stephen is worried. The mother badger is worried. Anything could be lurking within the darkness. One of the badgerlings is missing. Billy Bob Bo Billy is here. Stephen is here. Bob is here. It was one of the sisters. Something has happened. Where did she disappear to? What took her? Billy Bob Bo Billy with his large white stripe. Bob with his brown. Stephen with his small white stripe. And Maria. Stephanie, where did you go? What happened? Were you taken? Were you taken by the night? The mother badger stays close, not wanting to stay far from the children while they feed. She cannot keep her eyes on them if they stray too far away. With one child gone, can the rest survive? Stephanie has died. And That leaves only 4 children. Maria and Stephen begin to grow hungry. Mother Badger needs to find food, but with this limited light, it begins to prove more difficult. She finds a root, but the question is, does she feed Stephen or Maria? Or will one of the stronger brothers, out of greed, eat it? And thus Bob, in his greed, has stolen the food. Stephen and Maria's hunger begins to grow, and the mother badger grows frantic. As she panics and hurries through the forest, she spies dinner. But alas, it has escaped. Bob, being the only badger to eat recently, is doing fine. But the other 3 badgers' hunger begins to grow. As she attempts to feed Stephen, he eats. Stephen is now recovered, and Maria, by the nickname Two-Ply. Will she survive? With one sister gone, can these 3 badgers protect their younger sister? Or will she suffer the same fate her sister did in the dark night? To be swooped up by some unknown creature. With the howls of a wolf and the snarls of a pig. Eat up, Maria. Eat up. Do not stray far from your mother. For our camera cannot interfere with nature. Our job is to film and report, and to try to make as droning a noise as possible, so that our viewers quickly lose interest. Stephen and Bob begin to grow worried. What if they never find a new home? Billy Bob worries about his place in the House of Badgers, and Maria continues to worry about her dear sister. Stephen begins to worry. What are these lights in the sky? Who built them? Who put them there? Bob wanders off, but as the mother badger moves, he stays close. The children scatter. Where have they gone? Children, do not run from your mother. Dear children, stay close. For if you wander off, who knows if you will all come back, following the flow of the river. The badgerlings continue on. There is definitely a lack of food. The mother badger grows frantic yet again in her search for nutrients for her young badgerlings. But in this cold darkness, who knows where the next meal will come from. Unable to run for risk of leaving the children behind, the mother badger is unable to hunt properly. The badgerlings are spooked. The mother tries frantically to catch them. Luckily, they are safe. The badger picks some food attempts to feed Billy Bob, oh Billy Bob, oh Billy. She places it, and Stephen eats up, further securing his place as head of the House of Badger. Hopefully, this mother badger and her children will survive the night. Join us next time on Walking with Badgers.